The USC men's basketball team is moments away from another Pac-12 tournament game. We have live team coverage from the arena in Las Vegas.
And we'll talk to USC fans cheering on the Trojans right here on campus. See It Live is next.
The Trojans take on the Utes tonight in the second round of the Pac-12 championship tournament. Good evening. I'm Eytan Wallace.
And I'm Neha Wadekar. Annenberg Media's Scott Cook and Ty Hawkins are live in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand for tonight's game. Scott and Ty, what's it like in the arena?
Yeah, thanks, Neha. There's a lot of excitement here in the arena. The fans are starting to pack the place. We're about 10-15 minutes away from tip-off here between the USC Trojans and the Utah Utes. Now, Ty, the last time these two teams matched up, Utah gave USC a bit of a headache, especially with big man Jakob Poeltl down low. Keys to the game tonight.
Keys to the game, got to contain Poeltl. He was definitely a problem for him down low last time. Balance scoring is going to be definitely a big thing for USC. They have 6 players who averaged double figures when we played Utah last time. Only 3 of them scored. A pair of 20-pointers from the guards, and as well as the big guy Benny, he had 17. USC is going to need a lot more tonight to beat Utah.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see if they can pull that win off tonight. Like I said, we're about 15 minutes away from tip-off here at the MGM Garden Arena in the fabulous Las Vegas. For Ty Hawkins, I'm Scott Cook. Wrapping it up, we'll send it back to you, Neha, at the desk.
Scott and Ty, thank you so much. I'll take it from here. So nice to see you guys. The Pac-12 tournament is one of the major college basketball events held every March. Who takes part and why is it so important? Take a look.
It's no secret that USC absolutely destroyed crosstown rival UCLA on the hardwood last night at the Pac-12 tournament in Las Vegas. But wait a second, let's take a step back real quick. What even is this whole Pac-12 tournament, and why the heck does it matter that we're in Las Vegas? Basically, at the end of the basketball season, every college team in the country gathers together in their respective conference, even if they've lost every game. For us, that's the Pac-12 tournament. But there's also the ACC tournament, the Big Ten tournament, and tons more. The Pac-12 has 4 rounds: the first round, the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the championship. Think of these tournaments as go big or go home. Literally, if you lose, you're out. No second chances. Now, let's talk about that W last night. This is the first time USC has beaten UCLA 3 times in the same season since 1954. Fight on indeed. And now that leaves Bruin coach Steve Alford in the hot seat. He's the only UCLA coach to lose to USC 3 times in one season, all without a win. Ouch. And finally, the winner of the tournament won't just be crowned the 2015-2016 Pac-12 champion, but will also earn an automatic spot in March Madness. Who knows? Maybe the men of Troy will march on to victory.
And the second round of the Pac-12 tournament is well underway, and 2 teams are already in the semifinals. Number 1 Oregon started the afternoon with a big win against number 8 Washington, ending the game 83-77. Later on, Arizona secured a spot in the semifinals after beating number 5 Colorado 82-78. Last but not least, number 3 Cal takes on the Oregon State Beavers at 8:30 tonight, and whoever wins will fight for a spot in the championship with either USC or Utah. Former pro basketball player and Pac-12 analyst Eldridge Rakasner is live to talk about tonight's big game. Thank you for joining us, Eldridge. How do you think USC will do tonight?
I think USC has a good chance. You know, I like the way they play. They're really athletic. They like to get up and down. They like to play above the rim. And the last game they showed that they're ready to make a statement here in the Pac-12 tournament.
Be paying attention to, Eldridge?
Excuse me, I didn't hear the question.
Yeah, it's okay. I asked which players should we specifically be paying attention to, Eldridge?
You know, my favorite player is Julian Jacobs. Man, I love the kid, probably because he's a guard, but he's really explosive. If he gets the ball in a fast break, he can finish, he can jump over people. I like Boatwright, the other freshman. But I like the entire team. Me too, the foreign kid, I think is a really good player. So USC's got a lot of weapons, and they're going to be a problem tonight.
They really are, and they're fun to watch. But what about on the Utah side? Who should we be looking out for there?
Well, it's not hard to find him. The Pac-12 Player of the Year, Big Jakob Poeltl's a stud. You know, I have a tendency to call him and Brandon Taylor the 2 Utes from My Cousin Vinny movie, but they're really good. But I think the challenge for Utah is going to be whether Brandon Taylor can handle USC's guards. I think that's where SC has an advantage.
Certainly, but if USC wins, what will the win mean for the Trojans?
Hopefully it'll mean a trip to the NCAA tournament for him. Andy Infeld is in his, second or third year, I believe. He's turned the program around. I'm a guy that's been in the Pac-12 for 30 years, and it's always puzzled me that USC couldn't put together a good team for consecutive years. You know, I can remember when they had Harold Miner and then Nick Young and those guys, but for the most part, it's been a pretty down program basketball-wise, but I think USC basketball is on the rise right now.
And we hope to see if they'll win. Thank you so much, Eldridge, for joining us. Once again, that's Eldridge Rickassner with the Pac-12 Network. Eldridge, thanks.
You're welcome.
The USC basketball team has the support of another SC team that's had its back since day one. Spirit leaders and band members told us what it was like to see the Trojans win last night and what they hope to experience in the game tonight.
You know, beating them 3 times and not doing that since 1954 was pretty awesome. We've been there since day one, and you know, we're just really looking forward to getting that W.
Well, obviously playing Utah, a very good team, nationally ranked. I hope the guys bring the same intensity as they had yesterday. And I'm praying that the fans will come out with the same amount of energy too. And for the most part, you know, hopefully we'll get the same result.
Fans can cheer on the Trojans with spirit leaders and the marching band in every USC sports game. Speaking of fans, Annenberg Media's Kelly Renke is live at Traddy's, where Trojan fans are gathering to cheer on the team.
Yeah, if
Kelly?
you couldn't make the trek to Vegas, you need to come and grab a seat here on Traddy's, because it's the best place on the house. It is right here on campus, and it is already filled with fans. And I actually have one of those fans here with me, Robbie. So USC is playing number 2 Utah in the Pac-12. What are your thoughts and feelings?
I'm a little nervous. I think if we play like we did yesterday, we're going to take it, I think, no doubt. But they have one big man who's really good. They have a 7-footer who's supposed to go early in the NBA draft. So he's really good. If we can get past him, I think we take the win today.
So you think USC has a chance to win today?
Absolutely. I think if we play like we did against UCLA, which was the most awesome win ever, I think we win. But we have to do that again, which is going to be hard.
So do you think we can do that again? I mean, we just had that awesome win yesterday, and now we're playing against it.
Yeah, basketball is a really streaky sport. So if your shots are going in, if you're playing well as a team, usually you can string games together where you're like that. So I do feel really confident that we can win. I'm a little nervous about their big men because we don't have that many big men, but if our guards hit shots like they were yesterday, we're going to win.
All right, well, enjoy seeing the game, and you're already spirited and ready to go. So,
Yes.
All right, thanks so much.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
the manager just told me that it is happy hour all day today, and I'm looking at this menu, and the wings look amazing. I've been looking at this table over here to my left, and I've been eyeing the buffalo wings. So after you guys are done in the studio, you need to come join me here at Traddy's. Back to you guys.
Kelly, you're making us all hungry. We asked our Twitter followers for their predictions in tonight's matchup, and we got a ton of responses. And although Utah is the favorite, the responses have been overwhelmingly in favor of the Trojans. So some of my favorites, Carrie Cavaney tweeted, predicting an OT game for the Trojans tonight despite UT favorite. #upset. Joe Harding said, I like our odds. What a beautiful squad we got. Go Trojans. Jack Rader said, I think USC had this game in the bag if we shoot as well as yesterday. Rebecca Vangelos tweeted, they're going to beat them hard. And Alexa Christensen said, can't believe they've already made it this far in the tournament. LOL, looking forward to the game. And finally, Funkster said, USC will 100% fight on to a win. Believe me, I am the basketball oracle. For live updates of the game from our reporters in Las Vegas, follow ANN Media Sports on Twitter.
Neha, thanks. Annenberg Media's Paolo Uggetti and Jackson Safan are courtside at the MGM Grand Arena. What's the atmosphere like, guys?
Hey, thanks, Eytan. Yeah, we're here at the Pac-12 Garden Arena, MGM Garden Arena. It's 90% Utah fans in here.
A lot of Utah fans.
There's no USC fans here. It's almost like a road game for USC. Paolo, what are they going to have to do to combat that energy?
Yeah, they've really struggled in road games throughout the season, so obviously this feels like a road game tonight. They're going to need to get out early, get the energy going, set the pace early. Pace is super important for the Trojans. If they get out and run and get fast breaks, they're going to be in good shape because Utah's a very talented team when they get into the half-court set.
Yeah, Utah likes to slow it down. Obviously, Jakob Pertl for them, they're big men in the middle, top 10 pick futurely. in the next couple months in the NBA draft. He's obviously the guy to highlight, but for USC defending him, it's Timothy Metu.
He had a great game last night. If you can replicate that performance tonight, then USC is going to be in great shape.
He struggled in the matchup against Utah earlier in the season, but he's really picked up his play recently. If Timothy Metu can play well for the Trojans, they have a chance. They got a knockdown shot, they got a run in transition, but they do have a chance to get the victory tonight. Hello, what's your prediction?
USC pulls out a close win. I'm going to predict 89-85.
89-85. It's going to be a battle.
There you
The
go.
energy's building in here. A lot of Utah fans. USC are looking to pull off the upset. Eytan, back to you guys.
Annenberg Media's Jackson Safran talked with USC basketball guard Julian Jacobs before Jacobs left for Vegas. The two also battled it out on the court during a friendly game of horse.
Obviously, you guys go every year, so it's not like it's your first time.
Yeah.
But you are from Las Vegas. 25, half hour drive from the MGM Grand.
Right.
What's it like, especially now that you guys are a lot better than you have been in previous years, playing in front of friends, family, all that jazz?
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I'm definitely going to have to find a way to get a bunch of tickets, more so than the past. But I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of people from back home haven't seen me play this year, and obviously we're a better team. So it's definitely going to be really cool to play in front of my hometown. So we just want to get some wins out there for sure. So,
let's go corner.
Very cool that he was able to interview him during a game of horse. For the full interview with Jacobs, visit us on the web at uscannenbergmedia.com. And by the way, before we end, a few things here to say tonight. Number one, we do hope our Trojans win.
Yeah. Indeed we do.
And number two, just wanted to welcome my co-host Neha back. You just did very important reporting abroad, so nice to have you back.
Thank you, Eytan.
Thank you, Neha, and thank you for watching See It Live. From everyone at Annenberg Media, I'm Eytan Wallace.
And I'm Neha Wadekar. You can watch us on the web at uscannenbergmedia.com. Good night.